I believe that Casper, it's a sleeping giant. Carayo poha. That's what she said. And why is that? It's because I do believe that it could at least hypothetically go to the price of $2 during the peak of this bull run. And of course, this isn't financial advice nor a guarantee, but why is that? It's because I think what we're seeing right here is clearly the signs of a layer 1 blockchain that's arguably one of the best out there. I mean, let's take into consideration this, right? Many layer 1 blockchains out there are not able to solve the blockchain trilemma, which is having decentralization, scalability, and security, again, all at the same time. Now, Casper, it's been able to achieve just that, which Ethereum can't, by the way, because it's arguably not even scalable. So yeah, that's complete caca, not to mention gas fees are sky high. You also take a look at when it comes to Casper, focus on AI. Of course, that stands for artificial intelligence. And the AI market, according to Grandview Research, is expected to be worth nearly $2 trillion by 2030. So yeah, there's a lot of potential there. Casper, they understand this. Now, some people, they may think, hey man, aren't you AI yourself? I mean, God, boha. Are you kidding me? Does an AI have teeth this fantastic? Look at that. Oh, look at that right there. I mean, that's better than most celebrities. I mean, come on, man. Look at my biceps. Look at that. You think AI has biceps like this? Come on, man. You think AI can speak Portuguese like me? Caralho, porra, bom dia, tudo bem? I mean, come on, man. I'm not AI. But yeah, besides that point, Casper, it's moving in the right direction. One of the best, fundamentally layer 1 blockchains out there, can solve the blockchain trilemma, extremely cheap gas fees, focus on AI. I mean, come on, man. If let's say we don't say the name Casper, right? Because there's a lot of Casper haters out there. Let's say we just say, hey, there's a layer 1 blockchain that can solve the blockchain trilemma, very low gas fees, focus on AI. I mean, if someone said this, right, they would think, oh, wow, that's so fantastic. But when they take a look at Casper, they're like, oh, man, it's kind of corny, all this type of stuff. But fundamentally, it's actually very good. It's very underrated in my opinion. So yeah, I think a lot of people, they're sleeping on Casper, which is why I think it's a sleeping giant. I think it's that fantastic. And let's not forget, right? Over 100 projects on its ecosystem so far, which of course isn't as impressive as Ethereum, but come on, man. It's relatively up and coming, right? You have to take into consideration the trajectory in which it's heading. Despite, not being around for that long, relatively speaking, it's already been able to achieve something very impressive, which again is over 100 projects on its ecosystem. I really do believe that $2 really isn't too much to ask for, especially when I consider how at that point, considering current circulating supply, market cap would be around $24 billion. I mean, come on, man. This is over $60 billion less than Dogecoin's all-time high market cap. I think Casper, it's somewhat like Cardano 2.0 in a sense that I'm not saying that, it's directly related to Cardano. I'm not saying that. But why is that? It's because for the longest time possible, when it comes to Cardano's native token called ADA, what did people keep saying? They kept saying, wow, it's never going to pump. It's never going to do well. But guess what happened? When people thought that, it was caca, it was trash, one day, ADA, it just proved a lot of those haters wrong. And I think that Casper, it could very well do the exact same thing. Cardano, very underrated layer 1 blockchain at that time. They thought it was caca, but now they're all praising it. Casper, very underrated as of right now. One day, I think it's going to pop off and prove a lot of those critics wrong. I really do believe that it's just a matter of time. Great things, they take time and patience. As a famous saying in Portuguese goes, right? Jamais desistir. That means never give up. And I think Casper, they perfectly embody that. Despite all the FUD, despite all the caca nonsense, despite the bear market, all this type of craziness, guess what? Casper, they keep on building, they keep on improving. And I do believe that $2 really isn't all that crazy, especially when I consider how as of right now, there's nearly 600 million crypto owners, more than ever before in history, according to Crypto.com research. So you could only imagine, right, the type of FOMO that could very well happen as a result of that. Also on top of that, the peak of the altcoin season doesn't usually happen anywhere, usually, between 6 to 18 months after a Bitcoin halving event. Now, the Bitcoin halving event did, of course, happen in April, so that's potentially October of this year or October of next year for altcoins to potentially showcase what they're capable of. But hey, no matter the time frame, what am I going to do? I'm going to continue to dollar cost average into Casper. I've been acquiring Casper on a consistent basis ever since 2021. So just imagine that, right? Some people, they may think, wow, dude, potentially waiting till next year, that seems like a long time. But I've been waiting since 2021. So waiting another year doesn't seem so bad in my opinion. This is like running a marathon, and let's say it's 8 to 9 miles down, and it's a 10-mile marathon. I mean, come on, we're nearing the finish line. Of course, not financial advice, but why quit near the finish line? At least that's the way I view it. Again, Casper at the price of $2 wouldn't surprise me whatsoever. I think it's that fantastic. I think this bull run could be that incredible. And I do believe that, again, Casper, it's going to shock the world. And I just do believe that Casper is just a lot better than the competition. And make sure to subscribe if you gain value from this video. I greatly appreciate it. And also on top of that, make sure to check out this very fantastic video. I think you all would really love it. It's been Lee the Captain, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace. Bye.